Hey, what's going on, guys? Booster Whips here. We're gonna be doing the installation of the aftermarket taillights. You guys have seen some little sneak peeks on Instagram. We have my friend here who's letting us, try it out on his car. He's gonna go ahead and install it on them, test them out, and just show them off, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the installation. Very easy, plug and play, and that is it. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, guys, so we're gonna start off with the easiest one. The easiest one is the one on the outer side. It's just these two screws here. You can use a Phillips. These might be like probably a 6 or 8 millimeter. You can also use that, but I'm gonna go ahead and use a Phillips screwdriver or an actual drill. On my side, I'm gonna go ahead and use the power drills to make things easier. And this one just kind of snaps off to the right. You just gotta unscrew it and then you snap out to the right. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that now. Alright, guys, so I already unscrewed the top, but basically, just remove the screw. Whoa. And we're gonna go ahead and pull out this way. And there's two clips that are on the inside. Gotta be very careful to not break them off. That's one. And that's two. And then what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and remove each connection here out of the way. We're gonna disconnect it, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug in the new piece in. Alright, guys, so what you need to do, you need to go ahead and transfer all the sockets from your OEM light into here, and you're gonna go ahead and connect everything from the actual aftermarket into the connector, and you're just gonna put them all back in and then lock in each one. Alright, so you lock each one, and then what we're going to do is go ahead and connect the other harness onto here. We're going to route the cable here through this rubber grommet into the trunk, and then we're going to route it back to the other piece of the light. So that's the next step. We're going to go ahead and do that now. I think at this point it's really recommended, if you use a second hand, to go ahead and hold the light and just check that all the lighting kind of works, so that way you're not working double. And that is it. So we're gonna go ahead and connect the harness from here, route it, and then we're gonna connect the other piece. Alright, guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and connect one end here. Only fits one way. And here's the other part, which we're gonna go ahead and route. One thing I want to mention, the one for the reverse light, if it doesn't turn on, all you have to do is rotate the bulb 180 degrees because it's polarity sensitive. Just wanted to go ahead and point that out. So we're gonna go ahead and route this cable down here through this rubber grommet into the trunk, and then we're going to install the other piece, and I'm going to wrap this up. Alright, guys, so once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and insert the pins in first. Once they snap in, you're going to go ahead and put it in. You're going to go ahead and put the screws back on. I didn't want to show that in the video. It's just reverse the process. Go ahead and tighten them on. We're going to go ahead and do the one on the trunk, and then we're going to do the connections and whatnot. So for the one in the trunk, we're going to go ahead and remove these two screws right here, and we need to go ahead and remove the liner. So to remove the liner, you just got to remove all those clips that you guys see there. With a flathead screwdriver, you can go ahead and snap them off. And then there's a 10 millimeter nut that's you need to untighten on each side, basically, and then that's it. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you that. Alright, guys, so this is the screw that the 10 millimeter you're gonna remove. If you look at it from the trunk area, following this wire here, which has the customer here, what he has a spoiler with a third brake light. So, but basically right where this cable is, where you're looking at, just as a reference point, it's gonna be That one right there. There's one on each side. That's all you have to remove, plus the 2 outer one on the outside, and then it just comes off, and we'll go ahead and replace and then do all the connections. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you that now. Alright guys, so on the stock one, I already went ahead and I installed this, but basically I'm going to show you on this side. There's this little clip right here. You're going to need to use a needle nose plier. You basically grab it from here and then on the side, and you just push into the trunk, and that goes in, and it should look something like this. And all you're going to do is disconnect this side area here, and this is where the new one connects, and that is it basically. Make sure guys that when you go ahead and install back the nut that you removed from here, be very careful of not dropping it into the trunk. Happened to me already. You want to go ahead and angle the trunk and make sure it kind of falls into the socket. And but that's basically it. You just go ahead and connect the harness here, wrap the cable, and you go ahead and tie wrap it, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other side, and then we'll show you how everything lights up, how everything looks, and we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, so don't forget to go ahead and put the liner back on with the 9 clips that you removed previously. We went ahead and finalized the setup. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you each lighting feature on these tail lights, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up for you. Alright guys, so this one right here is gonna be when you first power on your lights. It's gonna have a nice power on animation sequence, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. The effect that you see here, this is just the camera effect. It just stays solid. I don't know why the camera is showing it, different, lighting, but basically it just stays solid on the left and right side. But basically here's your brake light. Alright guys, so here's your turn signals. So they're sequential. We had the hazards on, so but basically this is what's gonna do. When you turn left, it's gonna do that sequence. You turn right, it's gonna do that sequence, and it's just beautiful, guys. We're gonna go ahead and now and do the reverse, and then we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, so this is the reverse, and basically that is it, guys. So this is how it looks. It looks really nice. When you go ahead and you brake, the tail light as well turns much brighter, as well as the 3 bars that you see there. That's also your brake light, and then this is your reverse. I think it looks really nice. Let me know what you guys think. As always guys, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them below. Thanks for watching. Boosted Whips, I'm out. Have a very blessed day.